everyone, it's Lily here from Shine Bright Diamonds 2023, and I'm coming to you today on Sunday, November 2nd, with another one of my weekly WIP'n chats. So, if you are new to my channel, welcome. I am so happy that you have found my little corner here on YouTube. And of course, those of you that are returning, welcome back. Now, if this is your first time tuning into a WIP'n chat, WIP stands for Work in Progress, and chat is where I chat to you about what's been going on in my little world here in Canada. So feel free to pull out one of your projects and work alongside me or treat this as a podcast, whatever floats your boat. So let's get into it because I am officially back to working on this painting here. And this is Autumn Sunset by Joanna Gerard. I get started on September 1st and I am determined to finish it. So I think I'm like somewhere still at the top. I haven't made a whole lot of progress, but hopefully we'll see how this goes. Now, in terms of my supplies, because this kit is pretty confetti heavy, I'm actually going to be using this little tray. I think this is the mini tray from Bijou Bliss, so I'll be using this tray here. And then, in terms of my pens, I actually have quite a lineup going on. So recently, I had received my order from Yellow Dog Designs. They were having a big moving sale, and I had purchased one of their pen holders, which is perfect because normally when I'm working on a project, I actually have a lot of pens on the go. So the main pen I have is this one here from Creations Moran. This was one of the pens in one of their monthly boxes. Don't know which one. I also have this one here from Creations Moran. It's a fall pen with little leaves. I think it's perfect. I do have my what is this called? The four multi-placer at the end, which is useful because of the confetti. And then I have my Diamond Art Club Twist and Pick pen, which I think I feature this in every video I do now. I also have another Diamond Art Club Twist and Pick pen. This one's with the clear putty. Typically, it's used for if there's any AB drills. And then this is a random pen that I had gotten off of Temu or Amazon. I can't remember. But it's one of like when I first started diamond painting. I generally use this pen for the straightener at the end. So I kind of figured I would keep a lineup of my pens that I'm using rather than just always, putting my pens away and bringing them back and blah, 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 blah. So anyway, that is that. So I'm going to go ahead and turn on the light. I'm going to be starting with this section here. I actually just set up this row, so we'll see how much I get done. It looks like I need the number 7 first. Okay, so there we go. Let me get comfy here. Alrighty, so how are you? What is new? I know for me here, it has been a busy weekend. This past week, why don't I start with this past week? So this past week, what did happen? Oh yes, it was super busy. So last Monday, I think that was what, October 27th. I was away from work. I had a doctor's appointment. Um, so I wasn't at work on Monday. Tuesday, I went back to work. Everything was good. And then, as I dropped my pen, and then in terms of Wednesday, I was at work, so that was fine. Um, I ended up not doing my dance makeup class. I had another appointment Wednesday night, but I did go to dance on Tuesday, so that was good. And then Thursday was super busy because one, it was major heavy duty rain in my part of Ontario. And then on top of that, I was also at a literacy conference. So I was not in my classroom, but I was at the literacy conference and it was so much fun. I very rarely get to go to conferences. Um, but I was so, so thankful that my department head asked me to go because I've been doing a lot of literacy based work in my classroom, in particular for like in my department. So I had a blast. It was so cool, like talking with other educators and just sharing ideas of how we can, create meaningful literacy based programming for our students. There were a couple of teachers that were special education teachers in similar classroom settings like what I'm in, which is contained rooms for students with severe learning needs. Um, so that was my Thursday. Of course, it was storming so bad. But Thursday, I did make it home. I did make it to my dance class, so that was good. And then Friday, what did I do Friday? Friday, I came home right away, and I actually, oh, I know what I did Friday. Haha. Friday was chill because Friday I did laundry, and the reason I can't remember what I did Friday was because it was a quiet Friday evening. I actually diamond painted the entire Friday night, which was amazing. And because Friday was Halloween, I watched, while I was diamond painting, I had watched Halloween Town, which is one of my favorite Halloween movies, and the Charlie Brown, the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown special. So that was what I did on, why is this not sticking? Did I? No, it's fine. Okay. So that was my Friday night. And then on Saturday, Saturday was busy because I had my hair appointment on Saturday. So I got my hair recolored, which was nice. I haven't had my hair colored since April. So like the roots were really bad. So she cleaned up my hair, my stylist, and I was like, yes, girl, thank you. And then I also ended up doing some shopping because my hair salon is in the mall. So I ended up, after my hair appointment, I went into HomeSense. I finally got the last of like the home decor items I had wanted to get. So I'm like done shopping. It feels good to say that. Because I got my pillows for Christmas, which I'm super excited about, and a new throw blanket for Christmas. Because I'm like huge into like fall decor and then Christmas decor and then all the other holidays I just don't pay attention to. So for me, Christmas is like the holiday for me to decorate. So I want to get, my stuff before it sells out or gets picked over. Because I find with HomeSense, once they sell out of something, like it's done. Like you're not gonna find it again. Um, so the theme for my family room is pink gingerbread in terms of the decor, with 90s themed colorful lights. I have no idea how that's going to come together. I'm going to find out. It's either going to look really cute and fun or it's going to just look really bad. Um yeah. So I told myself November 12th I will put out or start putting out my Christmas stuff and taking down my fall leaves and pumpkins and things. Um because I do like to honor Remembrance Day. And then after I was done at the mall, I ended up grabbing a coffee because I was picking up a friend, and my friend and I were going to like the bar to watch game 7 of the World Series. So let me tell you, it was a really late night. I think by the time we left the bar, it was it was well after midnight. Unfortunately, the Jays lost, but I am honestly just so proud of the team for just making it as far as they did. It was a super exciting game, very stressful, but very, very exciting. Um, of course, the bar was nice. I don't normally go out to bars, but I kind of figured this was, history in the making, something different. So I decided to not be a homebody and watch the game at home. I was out and about. And honestly, the vibe was so nice. I forgot how fun it can be going to a local bar and just, watching a game. That's something my friend and I would do quite a bit before I was with my ex. So it was just nice, like going out and just having fun. Of course, that puts me to today, Sunday, where I slept almost all day. the daylight savings got to me. I think I might be getting sick, probably from the outdoors. Plus, I left a window open in the apartment quite wide. Um, so I think I'm getting sick. Don't know. I can't tell if it's just from me, like just having a late night. I'll find out tomorrow. Tomorrow will be the like determine if I'm actually sick or if I'm just like tired and I think I'm getting sick. If that makes any sense. So that's where I'm at. So today I spent it diamond painting. I swapped out my laundry, not laundry, but my clothes. So I put my summer clothes away and brought out like my more warmer clothes, organized my closet for that. Typically, when the seasons change, I go through the clothes for that season. And if there was anything that I just didn't wear or like didn't give me joy, like I just didn't feel good when I was wearing it, then I donate it. So I started a bag for donation for that. So that was sort of nice. And then of course, um, as like we get into the fall winter season, as I wear my clothes, if there's things that, as I'm wearing, I'm like, I'm just not making me feel good about myself. I'm not, it doesn't fit as nice, whatever, then I will obviously bag up that. So that was nice. So I cleaned up my closet, tied it up around the apartment. Like I mentioned, I diamond painted, I napped, I watched a lot of HGTV on the couch. My dream home lottery TV show is like a top tier TV show for me right now. Um, and then I made dinner, and now I'm here doing more diamond painting. So yeah, that's been my week. And then in terms of this coming week, it's going to be busy because Monday I have a staff meeting after school. And then I have dance Tuesday and Thursday. And then this Wednesday, I'm doing my makeup dance class. And then Friday is my mom's birthday, but I think we're doing something for her on the Saturday. But Friday, I also have my OG book club, like the original book club that I've been in since, gosh, I don't even know when. It's with the girls from high school. So I have that on Friday. Yeah, it's going to be a good week. It's going to be a good one. And then I was really bad. I told myself I was going to be on a no buy for diamond painting. And of course, they had to drop a new Margaret Morales. And of course, there was the Halloween discount. And I decided, you know what? I haven't bought something from Diamond Art Club in a while. So I was like, had to use like fire fingers to get the new Margaret Morales diamond painting. And honestly, I am so excited. I can't even remember the name of it, but it's the one with all the greens. So pretty. I remember when it was in voting, and I remember being like, oh, this is so peaceful to look at. So, yes. So I was bad. I got that. And then for me to get the free shipping, I bought one of the Diamond Art Club gem houses. Shocker. It's the pink gingerbread candy cane house, which I want to work on that like right away so I can have it displayed for the holiday season. And then I still wasn't at the free shipping. Um, so I ended up getting the little Christmas stitch diamond pal, which is super cute. So yeah, so and apparently it's already shipped, so I'm super excited. I don't know when that is coming. I have no idea. I imagine it'll be sometime this week. So brace yourselves. And then, in terms of I actually have a lot of diamond painting updates. I actually finished my SpongeBob diamond painting this morning. Um, and because I finished it, I'm like, before I start trying to kit up my next kit, I'm like, let me try and get done as much of this autumn sunset as I can before the snow falls. Because I can tell you right now, once there is snow on the ground, I am not going to want to work on this. So, right now, the only whips I have going is Autumn Sunset and that Diamond Art Club Mystery kit that I haven't worked on, I think, like since June because it's a Halloween themed. Although a lot of people in the Diamond Art Club like mystery diamond painting kit, what's it called? Group have finished it. So I've been seeing like the finished photo and I'm just like, Oh, it doesn't, like, yes, I can see why it's considered Halloween. What I'm sort of like, it's not, it's the type of image where I would be okay working on it like throughout the year. That's all I will say about it. So yeah, so I only have two kits right now that I'm actually working on, which is nice. But I also really need to spend time to kit down some kits because first of all, I have to film the post review of my SpongeBob Halloween Screams diamond painting that I just finished. And I also need to, once I film that post review, I need to kit that down. And then I still have to kit down when I did like some of the mini dazzles or paint gem kit. And then I still have to, and then there's something else I have to kit down. But in other words, quite a few of my storage containers are in use. So I really just need to sit down and kit things down. And then what I was thinking was I really liked that during the like the fall season, I had like, pulled out some kits that I would be interested in potentially working on. So I sort of did that for like November. So I kind of figured I would choose one other kit, preferably a round kit, to have kitted up in case I get bored of my squares. So I decided, I think I chose, was it Winter Wonder? It's by Puffy Gator. It's like this cute little ferret looking thing holding like a Christmas berry. It is so cute. I actually filmed a Let's Explore video of it this, when was it, Saturday? So that is going to be the video that's going up on Thursday. I can't remember my days of the week. But yes, so I have that. And then there was a Dreamer Designs kit that I really wanted to work on. So I have those pulled out. Um, and of course, it really depends on how far I get with this lovely kit because if you've been on my channel for a while, you know that as I get closer to finishing a kit, that's when I start flattening out my next kit. And that's also when I start kitting up my next kit. So right now, because I have those two kits pulled out, I'm hoping they're going to be a motivator for me to just want to sit and really work on this kit. But of course, because this kit is now set up on my desk and I have it all folded nicely so that it's easy for me to sort of work on it, I don't really have much of a choice just to work on this. I mean, don't get me wrong, this kit is beautiful, but I honestly just don't think landscapes are my thing. And I feel like the only reason I am so determined to finish this kit is because I absolutely love the colors. And when I look at this painting, it reminds me of my childhood and when my family would go up north in the fall, like to northern Ontario. And it just really reminds me of like that time spent with my family up north in the fall around Thanksgiving. So, yeah. So, I mean, the kit does have meaning for me, but I think if I didn't have a connection to the image of some sort, then I would have stashed this kit. But I have a connection, and yeah, and I feel like you cannot see what I'm doing, so I apologize. I always hate diamond painting the first section of a new row, especially on like, I mean, the diamond painting isn't that wide, but it feels wide to me. But yeah. So anyway, so that is what is going on. So I do want to, so I have two kits chosen that once I'm done this, then one of the two will be kitted up. And then I actually didn't realize until later today that I have to film my bi-monthly month in review to go through what I accomplished in the months of September and October. Which, when I think about it, I don't think I actually finished anything. I really don't know. I have to go back into my diamond painting logbook and see. Um, because I know that in September I got like super busy, so I wasn't really diamond painting. And then October I had like gone through sort of a slump and I was just, dealing with some mental health um stuff, and I just had lost interest in doing my hobbies. And then now I'm back and I am apparently just all I want to do is diamond paint again, which I mean, that's always fun. But yeah, so I don't think I actually finished anything. Yeah, so it might be a really weird video. It might be one of those videos where it's more me talking about, and this is what I am currently going to be working on, and this is what I'm hoping to work on, rather than actually showing what I finished. Which that's okay. I mean, if you've been on my channel for a while, you know that with me, diamond painting is not a race. I take my time, I just go with the flow. I generally work on the same whip for a while, except this one is now becoming a marathon whip. Which it's funny because if this was like a Miss Holly painting or a Margaret Morales or like something where there is a living creature in it, I can tell you right now, it would have been done already. So this just shows you that these landscapes are not my forte. Where I'm struggling. It also doesn't help that there's like a really bad glare on this side. I don't know why. I think one of my lights might be too bright. Maybe that's what is going on. Oh, 1, 2. Okay. Maybe I just needed this super bright. I don't know what I'm doing. It's also like throwing me off because if we didn't go through the time change, it would currently be 9:30 at night. So, knowing my luck, I'm just tired. Yeah. I have a feeling once I finish this WIP'n chat, I'm just going to crawl into bed. Go to bed early, get used to the time change, get used to how dark it gets in the evening. I had to like I have like a couple of lamps and lights that come on at different times. Then they're like on a timer switch. So I fixed that. I still have to fix the fish tank one. Poor fish. Poor little ocean. Just like living his best life. He's in his pineapple. Ocean is doing well, but he's definitely aging. So the only problem when you get betta fish from the pet store is you have no idea how old they are. But Ocean, I have a feeling he's starting to show his age because he's slowing down by quite a bit. He spends a lot of time just hiding out in the pineapple. His he's starting to lose his like color. Like he's not as vibrant as he was, which I mean it happens. And I know it's not the tank water because I clean the tank every week. Like I'm always, giving him his clean environment and making sure he's being fed. And he's still eating and everything, but he's definitely slowing down. Definitely just sitting a lot, like on top of his plant or on top of the pineapple or in the pineapple. So, yeah, poor guy. But I mean, he's still happy. He still comes out to greet me. But he's definitely a senior betta fish, that's for sure. So, yeah. But he's happy. He's very silly. I mean, it's still funny because when I enter the room, he'll still come charging out of his pineapple to come and say hi. And then he goes back in his pineapple. He's like, oh, it's just you. And then he goes back in his pineapple. I'm like, okay, you're a little sassy. You're a sassy senior fish. But anyway. And he like doesn't puff up anymore. He used to puff up like if I would walk by his tank, he would like sort of follow and puff up at me. Now he's like, ugh, I don't have time for you. Just feed me already. It's pretty funny. But yeah. So anyway, that is what's been going on. So now, with that being said, I'm curious if you are someone who purchased anything from Diamond Art Club this past weekend. I'm also curious about what your plans are for the month of November with it being new month. Because in my head, to me, especially because I got my hair done on November 1st, I'm like, new month, new me, fresh start. Um, Plus, I'm pretty sure November is going to be the first month where I won't have to purchase anything related to furniture, um, which is nice because August, September, October, I kept, picking up furniture here and there. So for me, November, hopefully, there will be no furniture shopping. Although I did get some decor items, but I mean, that's like not a big ticket item, you know? So, yeah. So, I'm excited for November. I'm excited to just enjoy the space that I have been creating for the past 3, 4 months. And I'm really excited because November, I don't know, it's just a cozy month for me. November and December, those are my cozy months. That's when I'm like most excited for like the holiday season. Plus, Wicked 2 is coming out. So that's exciting. But yeah, so I'm curious to know, what are you working on for the month of November? What are you looking forward to? Um, just, new month, new start. But yeah. So that's it for me. I really don't have anything else to talk about because one, I'm just tired and actually I lied. I'll probably watch something on TV. I've been enjoying just finding random TV shows on TV and watching. Knowing my luck, I'll probably end up back with HGTV because that seems to be my go-to. I don't know what it is. They like marathon like House Hunters International, and then there's like My Dream Home Lottery. Like those get me every time. I don't know. And now that baseball's done, I'm like, okay, now I gotta, watch my hockey. I don't think there's a hockey game on tonight. I honestly don't know. I have to look at the schedule and see. Okay, so I'm just gonna finish this little section here and then I'll turn off the light so you can see what I got done. Okay. Okay. So I got done quite a bit. I mean, like I said, this diamond painting is going to take me a while to work on, and that's okay. Like I said, it's not a marathon. I mean, it would be nice to finish it, but we will see. All right, so with that being said, if you did enjoy today's video, please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe. Your support does mean the world to me. Of course, if you are looking for more diamond painting content, you can find me on my Instagram at ShineBrightDiamonds2023. So until next time, happy diamond painting. Bye, everyone.